Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will discuss you past paper questions like 580 2022, IGCSE, CIS paper, and paper 2 extended, May June 2020. As we were understanding the concept of inequalities on graphs, so let's have little more exposure of such type of questions. This question says by drawing suitable lines and shading unwanted regions, find region R where the equations are x greater than and less than 2, y is greater than and less than x, and 2x plus y lesser and greater than 8. So we will take a start with equation number 1. So first of all, we will say it is L1 means line 1. This one is L2, and here is third line. L1. X is greater than and equals to 2. As you know, we always write in a form of equation. So x is 2. So that is simple one of the horizontal or vertical line. So just observe where is 2 at x-axis. So here you can observe it is here. So we need to draw a vertical straight vertical line like this. Let me fix. Okay, fine. So it is x equals to 2, or you can say it's line 1, right? So now we will go with line 2, that is y is greater than or less than, greater than and equals to x. So let's find its coordinate. If we will plug in x as 1 or 0, y will be 0. Or if we will plug in x as 1, y will be 1. I will plug in x as 3, y will be 3. So it means the coordinates will be 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on. So here we will plot it 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5 and 5, 6 and 6, and so on. So let's draw a line. Before drawing the line, we need to focus on one point. I forgot to explain previously. So just remember which type of line we need to draw. Which type of line we need to draw. Here you can see x was greater than and equals to 2. So this equal greater than sign was telling us line will be greater than, and equals to sign was telling us line will be solid line. So we always use solid line in two situations: when lesser or equals to sign comes, or greater than or equals to sign comes. In case of dotted line, we always have two type of signs: less than and or greater than, right? Okay, in that situation, again, we are having sign of greater and equals to. So it means we will go with solid line. So let me pick a tool now. to draw a solid line. So here we will draw a solid line like this. Okay. Not bad. All right. So it is line 2. Here you can say it's line 2. All right. So let's move towards second line, third line, line 3. And line 3 says 2x plus y lesser and equals to 8. So we can, let me do this working on the left side of the equation. 2x plus y equals to 8. If we will plug in, remember one thing, you can find two extreme points of the equation directly by substituting x as 0 and then by substituting or plug in y as in 0. So if we plug 0 as x, then we will get the answer y8, and the coordinate will be, the first pair of coordinate will be 0 and 8. What about the second one? For the second one, we will go with 2x plus y will be 0 equals to 8. So it will be 4. Second pair of coordinate will be 4 and 0. You just need to put or plot these points. So 0 and 8. Here is 0, 0, 0, 0, 8, 8 is here. And what about 0 and 8? Sorry, 0 and 8. 0 is x and 8 is y. Sorry, my bad. Okay, we'll go for the next point, 4, 4 and 0. Here is the second point. So there is no purpose of third point. So now we will identify which type of line we need to draw, solid line or a dotted line. Solid line or a dotted line. So we just need to observe this sign. This is lesser and equals to, so it means we will go with the solid line. Solid line we have to draw with the color of purple. So let me pick a tool. Now we will draw this line. Okay, here it is. So let me label also, it's L3. Okay, now the question says, we will read the question again. We have draw the all lines, but we have not shaded yet. So per question says we have to shade the unwanted region. Remember, we will identify the wanted region first, then we will go and we will highlight the area or the section which we don't want to shade. All right, so we will take a start with the line number 1. Line number 1, x is greater than and equals to. Greater than and equals to 2. So it means that x is greater than and equals to 2. That sign is telling you more than line. So how we basically shade the region? How we basically shade the region? किस तरह से हम इसको शेड करते हैं? हमें वांटेड रीजन क्या होता है? As you know, greater or greater than or equals to. In both cases, we always shade above the line. Shade above. But in the case when we are having these signs, lesser or less than or equals to, we always shade below the line. Got it? So as per this sign, we have to shade above. So basically shade above का मतलब है ये line यहाँ तक सिर्फ पहुंची है, तो we have to move next. We have to shade that particular area, right? But again, we have to focus on this word, unwanted region. So that unwanted region means कि actual तो ये side बन रही है, तो हम इसकी opposite side को shade करेंगे. So basically, that will be our unwanted region of this line. Clear? Line number 2. Line number 2 is y is greater than and equals to x, right? So again, this sign is telling us what? Greater than and equals to. Because of this equals to, we got to know कि हमने कौन सी साइड को शेड करना है. हमने करना है above the line. तो here we can just observe that कि ये line is, this is a line. Basically, this is the line, right? This is the line. So the above section of the line is basically ये वाला बन रहा है आपका. How do you know? Let's have a point over there. Let me explain. कि कौन सा satisfying section है basically इसका. तो अगर मैं यहाँ पर एक point ले लेती हूँ, let me take a point here, 4 and 6. नहीं जी, ये एक मैंने pair of coordinate ले लिया, 4 and 6. तो I just need to plug this 4 and 6 in this equation. X is 4 and y is 6. Isn't it? तो इसका मतलब है कि ये सेटिस्फाई कर रही है इनइक्वालिटी को, तो ये इसका सेटिस्फाइड रीजन बनता है. तो we have to go with unwanted region, so we have to choose the opposite side of it. So this is the unwanted region of the green line. Clear? Okay. Now we need to go with third line. So as per third line, again, we need to observe this sign. The sign says lesser and equals to. Lesser and equals to means we have to shade below the line. तो below the line तो basically ये area बन रहा है, नीचे को आ रहा है ना, it's a below the line. But we have to shade unwanted region, so that's why we have to choose. We have to choose what? We have to choose the area opposite to it. तो इसके opposite ये section बन रहा है, this one. So this is one we have to shade. All right. So find the region R. अब इसमें region R कौन सा होगा? Obviously जो कहीं से भी shade नहीं हुआ. So I will definitely write it, identify this section, this region as R. Right? Interesting now? Okay. Move towards part B. Part B says find the largest value of x plus y in the region R. To calculate it, remember one thing. You have to write the all coordinates of this region. इसके 3 coordinates बन रहे हैं. Coordinate number 1. कोई भी point 1 ले लें. This one, and this one. You have to write its coordinate. So let's take a start with this one. It will be almost this. 4 and 2 and 4. Okay. X-axis is 2 and y is 4. Okay. And what about this? It is 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Okay. And what about this point? This is in a little mid of it. तो आप कह सकते हो 2.1, 2, 3. It's 2.6. It's almost 2.6. And from this side, it's also a 2.6. So you can go with 2.6 and 2.6. So I'm going to write these points here. 2 and 4. 2.6 and 2.6. 2 and 2. Now, as per question statement, we have to add the both values. So let's add the both values. So 2 plus 4 is 6. And 2, by adding these two values, we will get to almost 5.2. Yes. And this is 4. So which one is the bigger number? This value, this pair of coordinate is giving us a bigger number, right? So that is 6. So कौन सी value bigger होगी? कौन सा bigger number होगा हमारा? So biggest value is 6. So this is our answer.